Hello, my name is Ken Weston, and I am a member of the Knowledge Associates group. Today I would like to share with you our progress on the work breakdown structure. As a reminder, we have selected the management case study for this assignment. This presentation consists of three major sections. First, the themes we've identified and the questions we have for the class. Secondly, the Level 1 tasks. And then third, all of the Level 2 and Level 3 tasks. In this case study, our team has identified two major themes. First, vendor management. How do you plan to work with a party when that party is operating as a black box to you? The second item, the lack of information. The lack of information in the case study does reflect the real world, and it stresses the need for requirements gathering. You cannot speak for people, and if dates and times are required, then you must spend the time and effort to gather those. We've identified three reflection questions that we would love to get feedback on from the group. First, is there the appropriate level of vendor management in this plan? Second, do we have the right amount of management information? When you don't know how long specific parts of the project will take, how do you structure in-team meetings, and how does this appear in the work breakdown structure? The third reflection question, do we have adequate tasks for security and privacy? Given the emphasis on security and privacy in the case study, we believe that we've identified enough tasks throughout the plan for security and privacy, and we would greatly appreciate your feedback. The following are the Level 1 tasks. You'll notice that we've used the verb-noun structure for each task, and that we've only assigned dates for the Level 1 task, Negotiate a Contract with Drone Tech. This information was included in the project charter and in the case study, and therefore we felt it was reasonable to include this information. Question we have for the group, should we include planning the project management plan as a task item, considering that the work breakdown structure is an output of project management planning? Since the work breakdown structure is an output of project planning, we did not think that it would be right to include that as a task item, and therefore we have left that out, but we're definitely open to feedback. These are the child tasks for the parent tasks 1 and 2. For the work breakdown structure codes, what we've relied on is the numbering system. Question that we have, does this numbering system suffice for work breakdown structure codes? So for example, the task 1.1.1 is perform a contract requirements workshop. The work breakdown structure code for that is 1.1.1. Another item that you'll notice is that despite the Level 1 task having a length of time of 62 days, none of the other tasks beneath that do have times associated with it right now. Reason being, we only have the overall time frame for when the contract is due. We do not have any other dates and times for the other information. For task 1.3, you'll see that it has a time period of 0 days. This is a Microsoft project convention for denoting a milestone. These are the child tasks associated with Section 3, Develop Ordering and Delivery Systems. Since this item is rather long, we're wondering if it should be broken up into multiple high-level tasks, or if it's okay to have this many child tasks under a parent task. Another question that we have is regarding milestones. It seems like a good idea to have sign-off on items as important as a website. However, these milestones were not identified in the project charter. Does it still make sense to identify them as milestones here in the project management plan. These are the child tasks for tasks 4 and 5. Regarding the question on the previous slide for the use of milestones that are not identified in the project charter. For these sections, there were no milestones associated with these items in the project charter, and therefore we haven't included any milestones with these ones. These are the child tasks associated with prepare pharmacies for pilot, perform an end-to-end test flight, and begin pilot. You'll notice for the milestones that we've used noun-verb structure. For instance, drone tech signed off. You'll also notice that we've included only one task under begin pilot, which is the milestone, first customer order successfully fulfilled. Question we have for the group: how do we include tasks to address technical defects, or should we assume that technical defects will be addressed within the work package for each of the different tasks? Task 9 is for the monitor and control phase of the project. We've included 2 child tasks: perform stand-up meetings and perform stakeholder meetings. Stand-up meetings will occur daily, and stakeholder meetings will recur twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. Our question is this an appropriate way to include this information within the work breakdown structure? And secondly, do we need to include items such as change control management, or will this suffice? Task 10 is the close phase of the project. Here we're delivering training and documentation for transition to operations. Thank you for taking the time to watch our group video. I would like to remind everyone of the 3 reflection questions that we included earlier in the presentation. First, do we have an appropriate level of vendor management? Second, do we have the right amount of management information surrounding daily stand-up meetings, surrounding stakeholder meetings, controlling project scope? And thirdly, do we have enough tasks to ensure security and privacy? Thank you.